All right, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys know, I've been obsessed with Turo lately. I bought a Tesla Model 3 and like a blacked out Chevy Tahoe to rent out on the platform. And both of them are doing extremely well, which led me to put my own personal car on the platform as well. Because even though this is like, if you guys don't watch my channel, if you guys are new to my channel, this is my dream car. It's a Range Rover. I love this car. It's fully loaded. I love this car. I drive it every day and it makes me so happy when I drive it. So I didn't want to put it on the platform at first because I'm worried that what if somebody like wrecks it, or just extra wear and tear that happens when you rent a car out. And before this video goes on too long, I will show you guys actual receipts of how much I'm making renting this car, because I actually am renting it for $200 a day and it's been booked nearly a whole month straight. And in case you guys missed my last video, let me show you. I just wrapped this car. It was a kind of like a sage green, if you guys remember when I first bought it. I just wrapped it and now it's this like shiny gray color and it looks awesome. Like every single time I look at this car ever since I wrapped it, I've been absolutely obsessed. And I know I literally just said this in the video I just posted, but this car is used. It's a 2014 and wrapping it made me feel like I now own a brand new car, because like I said, everything about it just looks brand new. Oh, what the heck? That sucks, I lost my V. So I decided I was going to put the car on Turo and just see how it does. So I listed it for $200 a day because I'm like, at least I'll make money if someone rents it. I don't want to rent it and then get a bunch of, you know, wear and tear on the car, and also go without driving a car. Because when this car is rented, I normally can drive something else, like the Tesla will be free or the Tahoe will be free. But during the summer, there was a couple times where all three cars were rented and me and my girlfriend had to share a car just so I can rent this out every day and make $200 more per day. So my whole point, and holy crap. Okay, my foot somehow just hit my trunk button, causing my trunk to just open. Okay, so I don't post about this stuff on YouTube, but someone tried to break into my home very recently and try to kick down the door, and it like had to get the police involved. It was a whole thing. So I'm a little bit on edge, and that just made my heart stop. So I want to go over the receipts so you guys can actually see that I'm making $200 per day or $190 per day, whatever each reservation is. But before we go over that, I also wanted to say, so if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I have a bunch of Airbnb properties. I say a bunch, not that many. But throughout my YouTube journey, I've had different chapters, right? So like I had the car detailing chapter. And for a few years, all I did on YouTube was detail cars. Those videos were really fun to make, and I can look back and it's like a scrapbook for me to look back at like all the things I used to be doing. Then fast forward, my life is like all Airbnb. So I kind of took like a hiatus from YouTube, so there's not that much Airbnb content on my channel. But for the past 2.5, 3 years, that's all I've been doing is managing the Airbnbs, messaging the guests, cleaning the properties sometimes. And what's really cool is I actually had one of you guys, one of the subscribers, stay at my property, which was the coolest experience. I always say my DMs are open. I respond to almost every comment and I love talking to you guys, and getting to meet you in person was the coolest feeling. But my point in saying all this is, if you're trying to make some side hustle money, some extra money on the side, or invest some money in something, and you just don't have a lot right now, like I'm sure a lot of people watching my channel might want to buy an Airbnb, but you need a down payment, closing costs, $10,000 to $15,000 for furniture. You need all this extra money to start. But with Turo, you can literally clean your car, take pictures of it, list it on the platform, and then now you're making money. Now, depending on where you live, you might make more than some and less than others. I happen to live in a very competitive or non-competitive area. Basically, there's a lot of people coming to visit where I live, and not that many people have cars on the platform. And I'm one of 2 Range Rovers on the platform in my area, so I'm in a really good spot in the position that I'm in as far as Turo goes. But now I'll go over the actual receipts so you guys can see how much each reservation actually makes. So I'll just throw it up on the screen, but I have it in my hand so I can actually read it. So the first reservation was for 4 days, $200 per day, plus you see here on the bottom, delivery fee of $120. That just means I took the car to the airport and dropped it off for the guest. The trip total was $928, and then minus my Turo fees, which is 10%, I made $840 on a 4-day trip. This guest drove the car for 4 days, returned it on time, full of gas, took it to the car wash and washed it before returning it. When I got back in my car, it was as if no one ever drove the car. Because people paying $200 per day to rent a car take much better care of it than someone renting it for like $50 a day. So the second reservation, this one's a little bit less. 7-day rental though. This one's 7 days, $173 a day. Trip total, $1,300 minus the fees. I made just under $1,200. Again, $1,200 in a week, and I didn't work. All I had to do was clean the car once, and the money was there. You guys know, like, there's been times where my Airbnb guests don't even pay me that much money. $1,200 per week? What is 1,200 times 4? It's 4,000 for... I'm so dyslexic. Probably like close to $5,000. $5,000 a month. And you wash a car 4 times out of the month. I know every reservation is not going to be fully booked and at this price. They do vary up and down. But I want to just get it in your head that you don't have to have 30 grand to invest in a property to start making passive income. And obviously, a Turo car is not totally passive income. I have maintenance, oil changes. I got to wash the car. It's not totally passive, but it's pretty passive. $1,300 or $1,200 in a week, and I didn't have to work is awesome. So the next reservation after that, 6 days, same price, $172. Trip total, $1,000. I made $920 off of that one. These were, and I have a couple more, but I mean, you guys get the point. Back to back to back for a whole month. The full month, I think I made $4,800. I made that much money in 1 month from one car alone. Which brings me to the whole point, which was that I wrapped my car and spent almost $5 grand, rented it out, and got all the money back. So basically, I let somebody drive my car and I didn't have to pay for my wrap. All right, that pretty much wraps this video up. I just want to show you guys the car one more time because I'm so obsessed. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. And I always say in all of my videos, my DMs are open. I love talking to you guys. If you're new to my channel, reach out, say hello. I'll reply in the comments, but I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. That was weird. Peace.